Let's learn how to play Different Drum by the Stone Poneys. Linda Ronstadt. And hang around to the end because we're going to do a playthrough for this one. You're going to learn how to play all the chords, and you're also going to learn the wonderful little riff that happens at the beginning and the end of the song. Awesome. You will know most of the chords. C, E minor, F to G. Straightforward. Later on we're going to have a G7 and this beautiful suspension by adding your pinky. You can take that finger off if you want, you could leave it there, it doesn't matter. Some of us might do it like that. We have a D minor 7 later. And then in the middle 8, we have a B flat. That's all the chords. Now, if I've missed any out, never mind, because they're available over at my Patreon page. So strumming wise, I'm keeping it pretty straight during the changes that have 2 chords to the bar. So just down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then in the bits where it goes, don't get me wrong, island strum. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm knocking, it's just that I'm not in the market. So yeah, you want to keep that 2 and 4 accent or the backbeat happening. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. I would definitely always recommend getting that backbeat. It's just a little accent, which I like to do by using 3 fingers on that beat. Because I don't have to hit any harder, I just increase the mass of what is hitting the strings. Mentioned that one before in many of my videos. And if you would like to see my video on how to develop a great sounding strum, check that out. Maybe it's over here. I think it's over here. We're going to learn how to play the opening riff, and it starts off with learning the chords, and the changes are 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and C to E minor to F to G, C to E minor, F to G. Okay. Now this is the bit that we need to concentrate on. To start with, we're actually going to play a C5. And we'll do that just by playing our normal C with our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the bottom string and adding our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the E string or string 2. Okay, so we strum the whole chord and then we come back and hit the G, 3rd fret on the E string. And we're going to go straight to the open E. Okay, from there we go to the E minor. So we're going to go C, lifting, lifting, and we come to our F chord. Now you can either use your pinky or your 3rd finger, whatever's comfortable. So we're going to strum all the way down to the A string, and then we're going to play a little run. I'm using my pinky. G, F, open E. So we've got 1 and 2 and go to land on our G and then hit the G note one more time. Starting with the C5, you lift everything, E minor, lift everything, F chord, run, and on that beat, which is the and, lift everything back onto the G, and there you have it. If you do it nice and slow and repeat over and over, before long you'll be able to do it nice and fast. Sweet.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
The tabs and the song sheet for this lesson are available over at my Patreon page, patreon.com/mullum. Head over there and grab it now. If you can't afford to be my Patreon, I absolutely understand, but you can thank me for this video by giving a one-time payment on the heart-shaped button below. I love Color brand products. They are fantastic. Check out my new uke over there. I only unboxed it a couple of weeks ago and I absolutely adore it. Now, if you want 10% off anything on the Color brand website, there's a link below that you could use down there or maybe up here too. If you're enjoying this video, please give me a thumbs up, share me with your friends, and don't forget to leave me a comment below. I love to hear from you.
Now it's time for the playthrough.
1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4. You and I travel to the beat of a different drum. Oh, can't you tell by the way I run? Every time you make eyes at me, whoa, you cry and moan and say it will work out. But honey child, I got my doubts. You can't see the forest for the trees. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm knocking, it's just that I'm not in the market for a girl who wants to love only me. Yes, and I ain't saying you ain't pretty. All I'm saying is I'm not ready for any person, place, or thing to try and pull the reins in on me. So goodbye, I'll be leaving. I see no sense in this crying and grieving. We'll both live a lot longer if you live without me. It's not that I'm knocking, it's just that I'm not in the market for a girl who wants to love only me. Yes, and I ain't saying you ain't pretty. All I'm saying is I'm not ready for any person, place, or thing to try and pull the reins in on me. So goodbye, I'll be leaving. I see no sense in this crying and grieving. We'll both live a lot longer if you live without me. Riff. messed up the end a little. Hey, thanks for hanging around all the way to the end of the video. YouTube loves that, and for that you're getting a gold star. Thanks again. See you in the next one.